Yo, mic check, boys. Happy Monday. You guys hear me all right? Just about to hop in here, get ready. Yo, what up, Lopez? How you doing? Happy Monday, bro. Thanks for confirming the mic is all good to go, bro. We've been working through some tech trials and errors the last couple weeks here. So yeah, buddy. Much love. Happy Monday. How was your weekend? Hit me with the sauce, man. What you guys get up to? Chilling, man. Just copped some new accounts. Didn't do much this weekend. Just been focusing for the month of April, really on that journey to 10K. 10K what? 10K payout? Glad you had a chill weekend, bro. Journey to 10K. Let's go. Yeah, first 10K payout. Right on, dude. Good stuff. Honestly, you just got to do it, man. It's as simple as that, right? And if you do the things that you're not supposed to do that are going to project you in that direction, if you do the things that pull you back, then you're clearly just not ready, right? For now, dude, I am parking the bus. I am parking the bus until 10:30 Eastern. We got red folder news, unless something just screams sell or buy. But for now, we'll see. We'll see. Happy to chill. This entire leg it's definitely just one big sell-off. There wasn't a ton of pullback or mitigation on it, right? So who knows how far up into this we can come. But for now, it looks like price is either going to reach for this AM high into the 4-hour bearish FEG, or who knows, maybe we start to sell off before. If we start to sell off, then we're likely going to take these lows before we run. But this is one pretty straight move down, I should say. We'll see. How about you, bro? What are you looking for? What's cooking? What's cooking? There's the open. What is this, 720? Looks like a Trump candle to me. 726, let's check the juice. Yeah. The old Trump war talks. Honestly, for anybody trading these conditions, evaluations are likely the play. I would be very cautious trading your own money or any type of prop firm funded unless you're willing to take the risk. But it's dicey out there for sure, man. It's dicey. One of these wicks goes against you, you're cooked. Oops. You gonna be cooked. Ian, my man, what does your trading strategy look like these days? Are you still trading inversions or continuations, reversals, PJ's type of sauce? What are you up to, man? It's been a bit. Gosh, I haven't tuned into one of his streams and haven't been in one of PJ's streams in like 2 months, man. Month, 2 months. I don't have the premium either, so I'm sure he's crushing it. Way down she goes. Excuse me, guys. My goodness. All right. Might be time to turn off the music. Ian, are you liking the music, my man? Or should we shut it on? I don't want to distract any of you guys. All right, Ian, what are you saying here, my brother? Yeah, man, def thinking that. Was thinking more bearish with all the lows built up. After that, sorry, what were we saying? After that news candle took that high, but not 100% sure yet on the other side. Yeah, man, data wick high. Good spot. Good spot. Let me just mark that up. Did we take the high? I don't think we did take the high. F1, bro, it's good. The music keeps you out of your head to not take bad trades. Ian, my man, that's a very interesting point you make. I've always found that trading with music on actually exactly like helps me stay more present and like connected to what I'm trying to achieve. Do you know what I'm saying? If you got the right type of music on, you know, if you have ADHD, if you're spinning out or if you're feeling a little emotional, the music kind of like realigns you in a sense, right? I don't know. It's weird. I definitely resonate with that though. Plus, I try not to take bad trades. Honestly, Ian, so I'm just gonna break it down here for you, man. So, on live capital or funded, all I'm trading is continuations, bro. 15-minute, 1 hour level continuations, high probability, high reliability. In terms of frequency, it does trim the frequency down quite a bit from taking 5-minute levels or just reading like 1 minute price action intraday. So that's how I trade funded and live capital. Now, again, we are in shaky conditions right now, so trading live or trading funded for me is not not a viable option currently. So for now, I'm just working on some evaluation accounts. Slow and steady, but with like appropriate risking. You know, we're not trying to pass like 5 accounts at once. I'm just doing one account at a time. And with those accounts, I'm a little bit more aggressive. You know, typically risking like 300 to 700 a position, depending on the potential risk to reward. And yeah, man, just reading the market for what it is, right? But yeah, trading funded or live capital, man, with wicks like this, I don't think so. Ian, man, there was a trade last week. Oh my goodness. I got it printed. It was a buy position. Call it something similar to this, but it printed. It tagged me in. It printed, and it literally Trump candle wicked my TP at the high to the point, and then I moved to the rest to break even, and it immediately just completely cooked the candle, bro. It was unbelievable. It was a sequence for sure. Just how like the break even happened, and it was pretty epic. But for now, we're chilling. It's interesting how like how these applications. I don't know if I turned my news off on TradingView, but we're not seeing anything. I must have turned it off. But we got a big red folder week. Very big. Ian Dog, where you from again, man? Can't remember. We met in PJ Trades' community, but I don't remember where you're living. I think you're a US boy, aren't you? Yeah, boy. Well, also, actually, we'll wait till a couple other beauties get in here. It looks like this 1 hour might invert. It looks like we may get an inversion here. And we got a 4 hour about to print. This is a nice looking 4 hour rejection candle. We do have a 4 hour BPR off of a ton of liquidity had previously been run. So I don't necessarily think shorting into this BPR is the immediate play. We might be able to short into it, but shorting whilst we're in it is likely going to be a painful experience. New York? Nice, okay. So he says, honestly, inversions, but it's a bit more different. I don't just pull the gun right off the bat. I wait for the higher time frames to hit some sort of pivotal point and go down to the 5 minute for confirmation. Good man. That sounds good. That sounds really good. 1 minute for entry, very good. Honestly, the less trades you take, the better, dude. 1 to 2, maybe 3 trades a week. That's all you really need if you're trading a profitable system. That's reliable. I guess it depends on the system, right? Some systems are high frequency, but to be able to maintain the mindset to trade high frequency, it's exhausting. It's very exhausting. Music keeps out of your head. Crazy market conditions. Yes, sir. New York, Long Island, damn, East Coast. You guys had some crazy winter this year, didn't you? I think you did. Yeah, we're just bumping to some Brain FM, so no stress here. Yeah, we are aggressively selling off. Is there any liquidity pool we had taken? Maybe London, New York PM, London here. I think we're just like reacting to this first presented. Working shed? No, not yet. We ain't going up yet, boys. And Ian, are you trading full time right now? Are you working a side job? Are you in school? What's your vibe, bro? Where the boys at, man? Where the boys at? Shoveled snow all day. No doubt, man. I heard you guys got like no power and 2-3 feet of snow within a short period of time. Yo, Macy, what's good, man? How you doing? How you doing, brother? Happy Monday. Happy Monday to the barbecue stud himself. Hopefully you enjoyed that that little girl set you had yesterday, Macy. Hope so, brother. How's your morning, man? You working from the office? Working from the office. It's a good morning to be alive, gentlemen. Any ladies out there? It's a good morning to be alive. Oh, Sparknark, what's good, Adam? How you doing, man? How the roads looking out in BC, my brother? Oh, what's good, Ricky? How you doing? Let's go. I think that's the first time I've seen you here, Rick. Hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you're doing well. We're chilling right now, man. We got a 1 hour inversion about to flip. I don't know why that's off. Oh. We got a 1 hour inversion about to flip, but we do have a 4 hour BPR and 10:30 a.m. Red Folder News. So for now, we're just chilling. Yeah, Macy, attaboy, man. You know what's good. Yo, Macy, Ricky, say what up to Ian. I met Ian in another community. He's tuning in for the first time today. Ian, these boys are from like an OG trading community, man. Our little psych community. Not so little. I mean, there's like 300 people in max RM trading. Adam, dude, I hope you're good, man. I'm curious to see what your week looks like in terms of trading progression. We should connect later on to see what you're up to continue moving forward, brother. Ricky, I hope you have a great day, man. I feel like we haven't talked since like January, and it's kind of pissing me off. Kind of getting irritated here, Ricky. For anybody who doesn't know, Ian, you wouldn't know this, but Ricky, so these guys all trade CFDs, except I think Macy's been on futures for a while now, or has always been. But anyways, Ricky, yeah, Ian, I'm streaming every day, bro. I've been. This is my 10th day in a row now, so I'm just running it live, man. Running it live, raw dog live. But Ricky, dude, so Ricky was basically, he took a CFD firm. I think it was a 10K account, passed it, got a payout, used that payout to get the next level size, and then basically traded those two accounts and secured a 50K to end the year last year. I think it was a 50K. Anyways, perfect example of scaling into the market, scaling into the industry. CFD firms are a little bit easier to do such on, from my experience, but for anybody who's struggled with holding funded accounts, Ricky's the guy to talk to. I'm sure he's got some good tips in terms of how to not blow up, because that guy held his two accounts for like what, 6 to 9 months. It was unreal. Four hours about to close. It's looking bearish, boys. It's looking really bearish. this BPR is the first presented on the leg, so we'll see how it reacts, but for now, we're just chilling. You've been struggling with patience, Ian? I mean, dude, you're in PJ's community. What do you expect? Nothing against PJ, bro, but let me tell you something. He is trading on a different level than most people in there, and for anybody who's still developing their foundation, which is basically anybody who hasn't traded profitably for years, honestly. Anybody who's still developing, I mean, it's dangerous. It's a dangerous game. And then the signal blotters and all of that too, right? Like it's just a fucking mess. You got to stay out of the chats and that stuff. It's just one degenerate after the next, man. Not to say there aren't good traders, but it's tough being around struggling traders when you're struggling, dude. Better to surround yourself with people who are exercising and showing the qualities, exercising the qualities that you want to have, right? Or that you want to exercise. Right? Great models though. Oh my goodness. I love his IFBG model. It's so good. Six months. That's pretty damn good, man. It's pretty damn good. So true, man. Not gonna lie, I would kind of do better when I was off stream than on because of all the emotions in there. Oh, dude, 100%. Like, again, the guy is an absolute stud trader, but he has other things to worry about, right? He has a business that's paying him $500,000 a year, or sorry, a month, not a year, outside of his trading. And with that comes entertainment. It comes retention, growth. Like, how do you do it, man? It's got to be a spectacle, right? You've got to be somewhat entertaining, and you also have to be profitable. Now with him, I mean, like if you think about exhaustion, and if you think about trading in exhaustion, right? It's a very dangerous game to trade while you're exhausted, man. Like we've all been there, and typically nothing good happens of it, right? So if you take a guy that's got like a production going every week, man, I'm sure he enjoys his days off. Let's just say that. I'm sure he really enjoys his days off. But yes, way too emotional, man. Way too emotional. And the shit talking's real. Like those guys talk fucking mad shit. It's wild. I guess that's what happens when you deal with idiots all day. I don't know if idiot's the right word. Maybe just people who are unknown. Let's just leave it at that. A little loud, eh? Where is my brain FM? There it is. There we go. But yeah, I felt it too, Ian. For sure, my man. I felt it too. It's when it was time. Okay, let's see what happens here. 1 hour inversion into the 4 hour BPR. I don't necessarily think that we should be trading this right now. Just chatting. Let's just chat. Excuse me. Georgie, what's up, my man? Sheesh. What's good, buddy? How's the little man doing? How's that little man doing? Ian, where you sitting right now, man? Are you working on some evals, or are you trading personal? What are you up to, man? I'd like to see if there's a way that I can trim back the delay on this thing a little bit. Get rid of it entirely. That'd be solid. Right now, working on these evals I got right now. I blew all my accounts month of March, man. Oh, it's been hard. Okay, well, you know what, man? Just be well. It sounds like you're making some positive changes with your environment. So just lean into that. Be patient with yourself, and I mean, after blowing accounts, I would recommend just like lowering your risk, man. Getting some good reps, rebuilding your confidence, scale through those evaluations, and then you'll be better positioned. But those tough resets, man. I mean, they're catalyst moments, right? Like, what caused this mess, right? What caused the mess? And when you figure that out, it is now your absolute duty to make sure it doesn't happen again. And if it does, you need to have a strong conversation with yourself, because those conversations are what's going to get you to a place of profitability, right? Ian says, took 2 trades today, 1 loss, and I am in the other. I have taken 2 partials already. Unsure where to trail, though, as there are multiple 5-minute imbalances and a 15-minute imbalance in my favor. Okay. What asset, George? Let's take a look. GU short? Maybe? Ian, just so you know, a lot of these boys trade FX as well. That's where I actually came from. So there's some other assets to peek. Yeah, let me know what asset you're referencing. Okay, I've traded 5.5 years. Started on patterns, got into smart money, blah blah blah. But I've been full time since August. Profitability, it's been on and off, especially since I was doing great on CFDs. In late December, early January, I transferred over to futures to explore the prop space a little bit deeper, because I was always a personal capital trader. So for now, yeah, I would say I'm I haven't gotten any payouts from the future space yet, but I've learned some lessons, and we're working on it, buddy. We're working on it. So hopefully you'll be around for that first payout that comes out. But for now, again, we're just stacking accounts, getting everything groovy. So when this war talk is done, then we can secure the bag. And I'll do a full breakdown of my funding plan and what I'm looking to do with that. How I'm looking to grow the accounts and take payouts off the accounts. It's going to be good. Okay, EU shorts. What are we looking at here, George? Have you been in these trades? Trump wick. EU. First presented 1 hour. Looks heavy though, bro. Looks really heavy. You heard FX is a lot harder. I beg to differ. I don't know how you would measure hardness, but or difficulty, but FX is, the sessions are shorter, the market's less volatile typically, and it just depends on what pair you trade. But for me, I mean, NQ has been great. Indices have been great, but it's been difficult, man. Like the markets move solid. Like they freaking move, man. They turn around when they want to. Yeah, good spot for a reaction, but could easily nuke. So I said EU. Is it, you take it off this little sliver, George? George sees the respect and says, I'm in. Fucking guy got in right here, didn't he? Is that your entry point there, George? 830 to 850. What the fuck? 830. Yeah. Took it off the 50-minute imbalance. What was the entry? Curious. Try can't send photos in this. Okay, boys. 50% of the 4 hour. We got red news in 27 minutes. Likely just gonna sit out and wait. No need to jump into this market right now. We're not desperate. We ain't desperate. Something like that. Interesting. So you're already partialed out. The trade before was off 3-minute IFG in the same thing. So yeah, a couple options, dude. You can, obviously the remaining of your position is break even. So you can either trail or you can leave risk on the table and have a higher time frame target, but that's up for you to decide, bro. Longs on NQ? Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. The only thing with NQ though is like we're so bearish, and like look at this 4 hour candle. My goodness. We did smoke a mountain of liquidity down and through here though, but it still looks heavy. Looks like, yeah, similar price action. But I do like this 4 hour BPR. After running all that liquidity, it's great. Drop all the sellers. Wait a second leg there. Yeah, who knows? Who knows, bro? When it turns around, I mean, look at these upside draws. They're just loaded. Look at ES. Come on. Like this area is hot. This area is hot. It's all hot. Look at this. This is nuts. When the market decides to go, it's gonna go. Like it's gone. This is all gonna get destroyed. But I don't think the world's ready for that yet. Another mega bullish run, US stock market? I don't think so. Yo, Mac, what up, big dog? Didn't see your name there, man. Yeah, bro, we're already full cent short. No, we're not short. We're long. Nah, wait, we're short. We're long. We're chilling. It's a vibe out here today, boys. It's Monday. We got Red Folder. We're chilling. We're sipping our coffee. We got our waters, postures in check. It's day 10. Let's get it. $22,557 sell set objective on weekly. 22,557. Oh damn. That's a drop. That's a drop, buddy. Wouldn't surprise me. Oop. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Could be nice. We're definitely coming down. Like this is, look at this. Look at these weekly candles, dude. This is going to be a slaughter when we push. Orange man's rambling. Orange man. Too good. Too good. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Watch out. I do like lower, honestly. I really do. It's just this BPR is probably going to be a thorn for the session today. But there is some good continued downside. Okay, Georgie, let's talk about that EU sell right now. Again, if I'm you, I'm managing. I'm either trailing. At this point, I'd probably be trailing. Whatever else you got. Or if you got a hard TP. I got a full fill of this 1 hour. Be careful targeting these lows. They can send good rejections. Mac, how was your weekend, man? What'd you get up to? Would be hilarious if Trump ends the war stuff and we hit that monthly FEG at the same time. Honestly, dude, like, a lot of this shit I feel like is already priced in. It's already priced in. My trailed stop is at 67. I never understood that 6-7 shit. Dude, great trade. Good for you. Good for you. Great trade. Definitely had to hold through a little bit of heat, but looks like that little sliver held. Wow. Power of the draw on liquidity. Power of the draw. Am I a degenerate for saying that? Listen, dude. That's for you to decide. If I call you a degenerate, that doesn't mean you're a degenerate. You know what I'm saying? You are whatever you want to be, brother. If you want to say 6-7 and do some weird little Fortnite dance, dude, do it. It's all good. Nobody's judging. George, how old are you again, bro? I can't remember. I think, is it you or Dan that's old? I think Dan's a little older than you. I think Danny Boy's got the edge up on age. Mac, are you cooked for the session, or are you just chilling until Mr. Powell opens his chops? Am I a degenerate? You and Dan are the same age. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool, man. Very cool. He's probably lurking in here. I tell you, we're gonna have to put a mandatory microphone rule for Danny. Boys, don't forget to drop a thumbs up on this. I don't know what that does, but it looks cool. Black thumbs matter. Whee! Up she goes. There was a nice V shape here. Good 50% reaction at that 4 hour. Still a bit of a tough area for me, boys. Like that 4 hour rejection, how price is coming down. Nah. Sell side low. George, when's your Thailand trip confirmed, bro? Have you booked it yet? You said something about a war? Third of May. Good for you, bro. That's gonna be sick. Have you ever been out that way before? And who are you going with? Never been anywhere near there, LOL. Just going with my best mate. Good for you, man. Honestly, like, I hope you enjoy yourself. Just, how long are you going for? You guys have an itinerary, or are you just winging it? Mac was in Thailand for a bit, wasn't he? Maybe it was in Thailand. Okay, buddy says never been anywhere. Should be awesome, dude. It's gonna be unreal, man. If you like the heat, you're gonna love it. Coming from the journey, then for a couple days, then going to a jungle for a week, then island hopping. Gonna be sick. Nice, dude. Very nice. Are you? I'm assuming you're planning to leave your trading at home, which would be a good break for you. Asia's beautiful, bro. All right, boys, we got Powell in like 10 minutes. Forex is still selling. Good. Good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. I'm gonna bring my laptop and trade New York at 8 p.m. I think it starts, but no worries if I can't trade some days. Yeah, yeah, right on. I would definitely not make trading your priority. Like, that would be a very bad idea. I would just enjoy it for what it is. Sure, if you want to peep the charts, right on. And just ask yourself what taking some trades is actually going to do for you, right? If it's going to take you away from your experience out there, then I would just go pause mode, and when you get back, just right back in full send. As fucked up as it sounds, you'll probably be in a better place to trade if you did do that. But again, there's no harm in taking a peek. But if you're getting pissed off because the Wi-Fi sucks or you can't get to internet, or you were planning to trade but the markets were shit, or you took an L, like do not compromise a good time out there. That's the best advice I can give you, bro. Been there, done that. Been there, done that, bro. Also, I found that trading at like 8, 9 at night was fucking tough. But hey, man, like you said, just take a peek, see what's up. It's not like you have to trade it, right? Swing trading on the H1. Right on. Good for you, bro. Yeah, structure can definitely be mint, bro. Oh man, I mean, what you think is like best for you in your trading is probably not. You know what I'm saying? Like when you think like copious hours and obsession, like nah, dude. Like the less you give a shit about your trading, the better, bro. In my opinion, the less. Not to say it's like it's important, but it's not at the same time, right? Like if the charts blew up tomorrow and you couldn't trade ever again, like you need to be okay, right? You can't be like, oh my gosh, my life is over. Now what? Like no, that can't be the case. If that's the case, the markets will just continue to keep you in that loop or in that position in life, right? It's important to detach. Ricky, how's your year going, man? I know you were like going through some adjustments with like your entry time frame and whatever your approach was in terms of like 1 hour, or I think you changed your assets too, man. How's things been going for you? Holy fuck, boys. Should we just start scalping? What do you think? Hop onto that 30-second? Right before Big Daddy Powell takes the stand? I don't think that's the answer. Oh man, I bought a new chair around Christmas time, and it's nice. I enjoy it, but the amount of hours I'm sitting these days, bro, like I would love to look into like something nice, something really nice. Herman Miller or something like that. I just don't know if they fit. If I'd fit in it. I gotta go try one. Howdy ho. What's up, baby? Oh shit. Thank you. Oh my goodness, I just got a 1 liter. I just got a 1 liter smoothie delivered to me. Actually, it's about 800 mils, but so you get the gist, boys. Mm-hmm. If your woman ain't bringing you smoothies mid-sash, you should probably have a talk. Moving to the H1 time frame as my execution. I just love how price moves. There you go, bro. First payout on the 1 hour. Let's go, man. Are you trading NQ only, or are you also are you holding like through the swaps? Just out of curiosity. I'm glad you're finding your stride though, bro. That's huge. Higher highs, higher lows, big dog. You know what's up. EU gold. GUNQ, right on, man. 1 hour entries. Good for you. Spicy. Dude, honestly, EU and GU have been money. Absolutely savage last 2 weeks. Continuations have been absolutely mental. Okay. Cool, man. Ian, what are you laughing at, dog? What you laughing at, big boy? Hold up. Let me change the song. Got the Brain FM going here, boys. So trying to find something. You know, if you know, you know. It's difficult. This is a good beat. Good stuff, Rick. You're still trading 50K CFD, right? Can't remember. Ooh. 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 Banger. Nice. So starting with a 50K, right on. Okay. You just start copy trading it to a bigger chally. I mean, honestly, dude, like, take your time, man. If you just got on a 50, like, fuck, enjoy it for a bit, man. Stretch the legs. Identity's literally everything, man. I'm glad that that's a focus for you. Oh, thank goodness. When people start to understand how identity works and how it literally shapes your life, you start to understand where you need to put your energy. It's powerful, very powerful. Did you end up reading Neuro's new book there, Ricky? Outsmarting Reality? I know we talked about it a bunch back at Q4 and early days of Q1 here. %. Yeah, boy. Ian, as you can tell, man, we're just chilling. We are chilling. Got a 15-minute level. Reacting off the 4-hour BPR. Powell's talking right now. Yo, boys, do we know when Powell's done? Is there a way to know? Oh, I got the speech right here. Oh, he's not even on yet. Bloody obnoxious. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for liftoff. The market's about to melt. Dude, where is this prick? Like, why is he so late? Powell's late, dude. Fire his ass. Or unless this thing is like heavily delayed. Ah, come on. Bro, this Financial Juice website is so good. I'm just absolutely loving it. So good afternoon is down and good morning is up? Good afternoon is down? I don't know, man. What do you mean? What does that mean? Good morning is up? Talking about your shaft or what? Oh, I see. You're talking with Powell. Oh, yeah, bro. That's hilarious. Who knows, dude? I'm gonna say he's not gonna make it to the call. Powell planked in the back. What does veritas mean? Veritas. Veritas. Yeah. That's hilarious. So, good morning. Market melts. Isn't it just a crazy world we live in, bro? The age of the gamble. The plague. Here we go.
Chair Powell's path to the pinnacle of economic policy was not paved with mathematical modeling.
I don't know if you guys can hear this or not.
Doctoral program, but rather with a deep study of institutions and laws.
Here we go.
Raised in Washington, D.C., he attended Princeton University.
You think people really give a shit about any of this?
In politics.
Oops.
In 1975.
Oh my gosh, a Bachelor of Arts in Politics.
While earning his law degree, he also served as editor-in-chief of the Georgetown Law Journal, one of the world's most influential and prestigious legal publications.
Wow.
He then started a career of extraordinary impact and breadth.
Breath. Who's he breathing on?
In the private sector, working in investment banking and private equity, notably as a partner at the Carlyle Group, while repeatedly answering the call for public service. He served with distinction as Assistant Secretary and then Undersecretary of the Treasury.
Can you guys imagine if Trump just like walked across the stage in a mankini with that little smirk smugs his face he's got?
Service as a member of the
You may
Federal
proceed.
Reserve Board of Governors. His nomination to serve as chair in 2018 by President Donald Trump, and then his renomination to serve as chair by President Joe Biden in 2021 stand as testaments to his bipartisan.
Testaments.
Chair Powell approaches economic.
Is today his last day of work? Like, what is going on here, man?
Empirical evidence, institutional humility.
I know he's cooked, but yeah, bro, look at this. Powell didn't make it.
Greatest Fed chairs in our history. Paul Volcker, Ben Bernanke. Chair Powell advances the interests of our nation.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
At great personal cost.
Wait for it.
Privileged to have him share his insights today. Please join me in warmly welcoming the chair of the Board of Governors of the Federal.
All right, boys, we're going in way tight. 23% to the top.
Thank you. Thank you.
Serge, we're going in way tight, dude. Powell's taking the stage. I think it's his last day of work or some shit, man. Like, everybody's clapping. They gave the eulogy.
At the beginning of your career, you studied politics and then law, and then
this is boring. Nobody wants to trade this.
That to public service. Were you thinking about public service and economic policy making at the start, or did all of that come as a surprise later? And how did you decide to make the pivot when you were in the middle of your career?
Let me start by saying, David, thank you so much for having me, and thank to all of you for being here today. It's great to be here. I've been looking forward to
Gosh,
this.
he articulates words better than
I
me.
took macro and micro my freshman year.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't as
So did I.
interesting to me at that age than some other things, so I wound up majoring in politics, actually specializing in Africa. It's fair to say that my freshman major was acoustic guitar. My parents gave me a Martin D35 for high school graduation. They must have regretted that because that's what I was really working on mostly. But I did finally figure out what I wanted to do. And when I graduated from college, I really had no plan, but I did have one thought.
Boys, I'm telling you, this liquidity sweep here is going to send the market to all-time high. House is on the line.
Thinking about people like George Shultz, who was famous at many economic jobs, and others who had done those sorts of things. And I grew up in Washington, D.C. My parents were not. My dad had fought.
We're looking good.
World War II, and he had been a U.S.
Oh my gosh.
attorney, but they weren't people who were terribly plugged in politically.
We're looking really good.
Though in those years in public policy and in trying to create a life that was partly private sector.
2-minute IFEG.
Sector, and amazingly enough, that's kind of what happened.
Amazingly enough.
So now, jumping right to
Amazingly enough, the market went up.
The Fed as a unitary entity.
1% after Powell took the
Fed is
stage.
led by the Federal Open
Sergi boy, how you doing, man?
Our 12 voting members,
I'm over this shit.
despite being chair, only have one vote.
Like, nobody wants to listen to your tomfoolery. Get out of here. All right, boys. Enough of that crap. Serge, how you doing, buddy? How you doing today? Talk to me. Talk to me, big boy. How was your weekend, man? How was cocktails at your cousin's house? Good, bro. Good stuff, man. Good. Yeah, were you a little hung yesterday there, Sergi boy? I had a good weekend, bro. I had a good weekend. It was chill. It was chill, buddy. It was chill. Oh, big news for Sergi boy. Serge, how those fundeds looking, buddy? Or not the fundeds, how the evals looking? Nice, dude. How far in are you on the second one, bro? I haven't even logged into my Trade-A yet today. No. Serge has 15 trades? Fucking rights he does. He better, bro. He's trading evals. All right, I'm gonna get logged in here. I'm feeling spicy. I'm feeling spicy. We're gonna sell the market. We are going to sell the market. I'm going to just click sell and see what happens. 2% left, so another $1,000. Nice, man. Fucking nice, dude. Serge made some easy work of Asia yesterday. Attaboy. I am personally sitting at. I got one challenge at 52,500, and I got another one at 51,100, and then I got two more right around break even. And then I got my flex, or I got my funded pro, and then I got my Apex account too, which I'm not 100% sure how I want to play that account. Because you need like 8 trading days with Apex, dude. Like it's 30% consistency. Like it's just not it. I don't know what I was doing. The $30 account looked so attractive. You catch the sells last night, Serge? You must have. Let's see, Asia. Was it a ES trade or NQ or? Oh, look, maybe longs or shorts off the new day or new week. But yeah, man, good job. Nice work. So you're at one funded flex. Oh, it's about to get interesting in your realm. Now what? Fuck, boys. Should have just sold the market, eh? Market execute. Let's go. Is Powell still talking? Oh gosh, I could not listen to this guy talk, dude. It is dry. Nice, very nice. There's Sergi boy. Glad you're finding some success. There's the reaction we were talking about, George. Oh yeah. Yes, Asia, late Asia. Like nice. I don't know what you took, but nice. Yeah, Mac, these Powell talks are hilarious, man. Powell, they just gave his entire life history. Like anybody really gives a shit. Like just give us the news. Just give us the news, bro. Last mile is always the hardest mile, dude. Hello. It's also the best mile. This looks heavy, boys. This looks really, really heavy. Asia low, come to daddy. Fuck this BPR. Get it out of here. Actually, no. Why is it not? Hold up. I must have removed it. Give me a sec, boys. I'm just gonna. Okay. So we got the 4-hour, 15, 1 hour, 1 hour first percentage, lab retest. Okay. Yeah, we're looking good. I'm looking down. The buys right. The buys right now from the low. Oh, that's where you got in. I see. I'm buying that low. Oh, Powell farted. Oh, boys, we are just mean chilling. Old man still chatting? Yeah. Yeah, Ricky, this could be the point of continuation to print a new higher high. I still see lower this momentum until we get a big shift higher. I'm not interested. Buying this is it's fucking dicey, bro. Like we haven't had any shifts up. We did run liquidity, but like what structure are we trading here? We could run internal to external though. We'll see. Yeah, this would be decent. Yo, George, good job, man. Did you end up getting out of EU? Rolled stop? BPR, boy. Yeah, true, man. True. Guess it depends where you're reading it. Only issues with this BPR, man, that throws me off is um like what's causing it, right? Also, this 4 hour reaction, like that does not look good to trade into. Plus all this downside momentum. We'll see. This could be the turning point. Could be. Rolled stop right on, dude. Right on. Well done. George is getting off. Got a shift tonight. Hope you have a nice rest of your session, my dude. Yeah, buddy, we're likely just sitting on our hands for the rest of the session, but I've said that many times and taking a trade. So, yeah, get some food. Have a great shift. Good work with your trade today. Trades and we'll reconnect later on, dude. Feel free to message me or shoot me a DM or tune in tomorrow morning. Yeah, Ricky, I agree, bro. Like 15-minute, 1 hour, like this all just looks pretty bearish. We need some momentum. Needs some momentum. There you go, buddy. Serge knows what's up. We might cycle higher here. We'll see. We did get some good shifts and some momentum, so it's a really nice 1 minute entry if you were targeting longs. Oh, that'd be great. Serge, that would be great. No trades, Macy? Dude, no doubt. Market's a little chalked right now. I'm sure there's some people making some cash, but nothing nothing of interest on my end so far. We got a long week, dude. We got actually we don't have NFP on the futures markets because I'm pretty sure the futures markets are closed for Good Friday. But NFP should be around for any other markets that are open. Or do we not have NFP? Peace out. Gotta go. Okay, Adam, bro. Nice to chat with you, man. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. I bowed you a good well, brother. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to click that little thumbs up button. Much appreciated. Oh yeah, Ricky, buddy. We're chilling, man. You're trading the 1 hour time frame. There's no rush, dude. There's no rush. You got to appreciate when price action is both showing long and short because it gives you a good reason just to protect. We do have an SMT at the bottom. Macy, bro, I'm glad you're chilling, man. I'm glad you're chilling. Are you hearing this guy right now? Hold up. Hold up.
This, it's more about resilience.
This guy said,
than it is about
hold up.
Crises. One of our former people, extremely young.
I'm going back.
And that's a good thing. You want it to be the place where
Oh, for fuck's sakes! There we go.
But they can get capital out of that market, and you're taking a lot of risk. But
dude, I want to turn them up. Like, why doesn't it go up?
Money into biotech. So we've done some hardening of that, but we shouldn't be trying to regulate
Listen to
risk
this.
out of existence. So I think, and we did fix some of the things that broke in the global financial crisis and the pandemic. We did address. The real thing, though, is the economy. The financial sector is just always evolving rapidly, and I think vigilance is what you need. You just need to always know that there's another thing coming. I think in particular, we've had all kinds of financial crises, but we've never really had a successful cyber attack on a large financial utility, let's say, or
He's
financial
prefacing.
institution. And that would be quite a different thing. If people are going to lose money in a certain part of the economy, we have a hugely resilient financial system now. It's
like,
more
we haven't had a
it's more
cyber
about
attack
resilience than it is about
on
avoiding
large
crises.
on a large
One of
financial
our,
company.
Former people
We're
used
about
say
to.
that
It's
we're in
coming.
the levee building business, not the hurricane prevention business, right?
You think we're going to the high wick, a market open? Could be, brother.
You just have to assume
Could be.
you won't know what direction or what the nature of it will be. So you want a highly resilient financial system, and we do have that. But again, nobody who's in that business will ever give you a green light. They'll always say, "Here, these are the risks, and we got to monitor." You mentioned private credit. So private credit is something as you guys are probably following. It's a relatively small part of a very large asset pool. We're watching it super carefully, as everyone is. We're talking to the people in the industry and investors and everything. I think we understand.
Oh yeah, dude.
We're monitoring.
100%, Ian.
We're looking
100%.
for things that might lead to greater contagion or greater losses.
If you look up,
system,
and
we're going to do that. You're
like,
not going to hear people say, "Oh,
I don't want to get into it. Never mind.
It's a jinx."
Never mind.
But nonetheless, it's something that we're following very carefully.
Cool, man. Well, it looks like they're following
What
it
is
very
one
carefully.
of your biggest regrets in your time as Fed chair? And on the other hand, what is something that you're very proud of?
What's his biggest regret?
On
What a
regrets,
question.
I don't allow myself the luxury of that. I think it's really important. That,
Oh yeah, I don't make mistakes.
In my job, I'm focused on the windshield and not the rear view mirror, and so I don't. I'm tempted to say regrets. I've had a few, but then again, not so many, or whatever the line is from that Frank Sinatra song. So I just think I'll have plenty of time for that after I'm out of this role.
It's 9 o'clock.
Honestly, you just have to keep looking at the next thing. You can't be berating yourself for the mistakes that you've made. You're going to make mistakes, and you're going to learn from them. Take it from an expert. I've made plenty.
Yo, this is Datawick, isn't it?
I don't focus on regrets and things like that. My overall.
I
in
didn't
terms
have
of
this
what
marked
I'm proud of,
out.
I'm more than happy to talk about that.
Let's go for it.
Yeah, let's go deeper.
Fuck.
So
The Datawick.
basically, I'll just say it's an incredible honor to do public service, as
Ugh.
many of you will find at some point in your life. I always wanted to do some of it. I saw these people around Washington who were well-known public servants like George Shultz. I would think that looks like a really interesting thing to do. It's different, in the private sector. I love my years in the private sector, but there really is a feeling of what you're doing is ideally helping all Americans and that kind of thing. It's a great honor to serve the public, and particularly in a job like this. So that is the main thing I'm proud of is 14 years at the Fed and 8.5 of them as chair. I'll always be proud of that.
And I'm very grateful to you for your service to our country.
Thank you.
So if you were willing to share publicly some advice that you would give to the next Fed chair, we'd love to hear it.
So one thing you will learn when your children are grown up and they have their own children is never volunteer advice. Only give advice when asked. So, and I would only give advice if asked, and I would do it privately. But I'll just say in general a couple things about the Fed. It is very, very important to stick to your knitting and to stick to the things that were actually assigned. And there's always a temptation to want to move into other areas. And I think we have very powerful tools. They're supposed to be for maximum employment and price stability and financial stability. There's always a time when an administration looks and says, it would be good to use that tool for something else. What if we were just to and call that that's part of the mandate? Happens all the time, and we just have to be in a situation where we're not trying to work against any politician or any administration, but we have to be careful to stick to what we're doing.
Yeah, no
The
shit.
other thing is, I'll just
Be careful for corruption.
the Fed's not a perfect institution. Don't look for perfection. What we do is very challenging and highly uncertain. But it's a great American institution, and I'm very proud to work with the people I work with. They're extraordinary right across the board, an incredible group of people, and I'll just close by saying it's very hard to build great democratic institutions and much easier to bring them down.
So, though you were uncomfortable giving unsolicited advice to your successor, I know that the students in this room would love to hear your advice. They've asked me for my advice and asked me what you would advise them. So they're entering into an uncertain time, an economy where new job formation is lower for many reasons. In particular, jobs that were plentiful a couple of years ago for students coming out of college are no longer so. And AI sits as this remarkable technological transformation that is both promising and existentially threatening. So if you're advising the 600 students that sit here today, what would you suggest they think about as they embark on both academic and then ultimately professional careers?
Let me start by saying that I'm well aware, and my colleagues too are well aware of the current situation for students coming out. It's a time of very low job creation, and also you have AI going on. You've got the effects on job creation of significant changes in immigration policy, which have brought down both demand and supply of workers. The unemployment rate is really low, but that doesn't help you if you're coming into that kind of market. So it's a time when the business, I mean, there's a business cycle, right? And you're coming out in the business cycle at a time when getting hired is a little bit challenging. There's also probably something more longer term, more secular that's happening and around technology and AI. So yes, it is a challenging time, but I'll say a couple things. One just is that the US economy compared to other major open economies and big market-based economies around the world is just incredibly dynamic and productive. Since World War II, US, compared to other, again, large mature economies, our productivity has grown at like twice the speed, for example, in Europe, and higher productivity is the way, compensation and earnings can grow over time. So it's an incredibly flexible and dynamic economy. It reinvents itself. Technology, it always comes from the United States. So just be optimistic about the medium and longer term. I'm very optimistic about the medium and longer term. The other thing is, my observation is that these large language models make people much more productive. I feel like it's making me more productive because I can learn things really quickly. And I talk to my son and others who are out there in the world, and I think if you use it well, it's making you more productive. So I think you're in a situation where you need to invest the time to really master the use of these new technologies, and that should stand you in good stead. But there's no denying it's a challenging time to enter the labor market, but it may take some patience and all that. But in the longer term, this economy is going to give you great opportunities, and just be a little optimistic about that.
So when you talk about the longer term, are you talking about 10 years, 20 years, 40 years? Are you worried that they'll be wind at our back as we use these tools over the next decade, but at some horizon, let's say 40 years, there'll be substitution rather than complementarity?
It's so hard to say. I mean, a lot of people, you talk to business people, are talking about, the sort of the next few years being big years for AI to come in, but they're mostly talking about existing, middle management, back office jobs and things like that. I don't think it shouldn't have those kinds of effects on people who can use AI well and that kind of thing. I don't know, but so certainly the next few years look like whatever the effects are, we'll start to feel them, because major US companies, and we talk to a lot of those people who run those companies, and they're all looking at what they can do, and the truth is they can take out a lot of jobs that can be automated by a very smart large language model. They just can, and they will, because their competitors are doing it, and they can't afford to have higher costs than their competitors. What's that going to mean for you? It may not mean that much. It depends on what you're going to wind up doing. You know, you may stay in school a little bit. And
There's a really nice 30-second IFPG at the top here, boys.
It's going to create new jobs, too, over time. And again,
No
it makes
take.
people more productive. I did talk to a CEO in tech world who said the marginal benefit of a new employee in this world is actually very high. Now, that's
right on, Ian.
That's not what you hear
right
all
on.
the time. So, I don't know. I mean, when, you know...
Nice work getting paid, bro. Nice work getting paid, man. Have a good rest of your day. Make sure you get some sunshine on your face, and we'll see you tomorrow morning, man. Tune back in. We'll see what type of entertainment and opportunity. So I got to turn this old fuck off, dude. I can't even hear myself talk. Yeah, bro. We'll catch you in the morning tomorrow, bro. Well done. $200 on a Monday, paid. Woo! Cheers, brothers. Or Ian, at least. Boys, I'm going to be on for another 45 minutes here, just spectating. We'll see if we can get some trade action. The problem is like, I think this is gone, man. Unless we react off this 5 or this first presented 3 down here. Didn't quite leave me the entry we needed. Cheers, brother. See you tomorrow. Yeah, man. We'll catch you tomorrow there, brother Ian. Be well, man. Down she goes, boys. Holy crap. Everything just flipped. "30-second entry off the top, just absolutely printed, man. Absolutely printed. It was unbelievable. $125 points, straight to target. Let's go. We didn't slam it, but that's okay. Excuse me. That reaction, first presented. Hmm. I don't know if we flip off this to go lower, boys. I think we're coming higher. Well, boys, looks like it's just me in here right now. I don't know if anybody else is in here, but I am getting close to wrapping this up. This is gone. This has gone sideways. Another BPR at the top. Ay, ay, ay. It's spooling. It's spooling. Boys, I'm headed out here. We'll catch you boys soon, all right? Sergi, buddy. I caught a cheeky little scalp up into this 5-minute BPR here. It was 30-second inversion, somewhere down in here. Hilarious. Just targeting this high. Let's go. Boys, I'm hopping off. caught a cute little scalp here on the 30-second flip, target in the 1 minute, or coming off the 1 minute 30-second flip, target in the high, 5 minute BPR expected. I am done for the day here, boys. I will catch you tomorrow. There you go, buddy. Yeah, so tomorrow we're trading the 51. We need just under 2K on the second account, so it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one, boys. But for now, be well, have a good week, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Serge, crush the rest of your day, bro. If you wanna connect for Asia tonight, let me know. My girl will be at yoga, so I got opportunities, man. We'll catch up soon, boys. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, brothers. Love you all. Serge, fucking love you, bro. I hope you have a great Monday, man. Best day of the week. Make sure you own it. Make sure you own it, bro. Okay, boys, I'm shutting her down. Be well. Much love.